We're going on a special journey now up the steps in St Mary's Church in Rye, and we're going up to the bell tower. I can hardly squeeze through this. The church was built somewhere about 1107, something like that, and there are some original parts still left. But what I'm going to show you is the most beautiful view in Sussex. That's the ancient clock, still ticking away. This is where Harry Conlon used to ring the bells for about 60 years. Now, we're going up and up and up. And I can hear people up there. Yep, we're still going up. This is where I trip over my shoelaces. Oh, hear the bells. Look at these ancient bells. I'm puffing and panting. We still got to go up further. Rye and Smith. It says Chapman of London on them. The prize above your heads, it says. Oh, we're going up. Hang on, I'm just coming up. Here we go. Morning.
Hi.
That's right, just coming up and videoing on the way. It's a one-handed attempt.
Yeah.
Ta. Now, we are on top of the world. And you're going to see Rye in all its glory. I have to be very careful because I've got slippery shoes and I'm walking on wet wood. And down there, straight down there, past the tower, Henry James's house. You can just see his back garden there. Quite a few famous writers lived in Rye, and there's the Rye windmill. And way over in the distance, that's Winchelsea, up on the ridge there. Oh no, sorry, forget about that. There's Winchelsea up on the hill. That's extraordinary. And right behind it on the far hills, that's Hastings. And of course Rye, one of the 5 most important ports on the south coast, one of the Cinque ports, is now a long way away from the sea, where tidal erosion and longshore drift has taken away and built up sandbanks. And so we're about a mile away from the sea, and the boats have to come up the river here. And it was in it something like 1177 that the French ransacked Rye, and they burnt this very church and took a lot of the foundations down with the heat. And so they say the stone still chips away because of the heat right now. Hey, the French, eh? Here we go. So I'm just swinging you around. Rye's a small town. I call it my little Belgium Bun, perched on a hill. But the architecture, the Rye architecture, is just stunning. All the little Victorian, Tudor, Edwardian rooftops, straight out of a Dickens novel. We're just so lucky. It's almost windless on this side, and you can see the ancient roads leading down. And I'll walk round once again. This is where we might get a live video of me falling off the roof. Now that would get some hits, wouldn't it? And I love it. If you look just down there, that chimney is curving away at about 10 degrees. It's so old and bent. Down here, typical ancient yews in the churchyard. And you can see how the river curves round. There's several little spits, and one goes to a nature reserve out that side, and you can see the wetlands. I have a few customers out there on the wetlands. But what a beautiful place. If not the most beautiful place on planet Earth, certainly close to it. And just in April we've got all the blossom on the trees as well, and you can just see far in the distance the railway station. That's the sidings, and then the market, Rye Market. And I'm just going to turn up here and you'll see the top of the spiral, and that'll be the end of our video, I think. Welcome to Rye, welcome to St Mary's Church and an ancient bit of history. How beautiful is that? This is where, on a BBC production, the music would just blast in now. Bye for now.